Alrighty, the recording should be good. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so firstly, just so uh, we all get acquainted with each other, let's go and introduce ourselves. I am Kilroy, the game master and god emperor of this server, as I have anointed myself as. I run games, and I occasionally play them when one of these other people run them. Anyway, let's go down the list, starting with Anne.
Hi, I'm Anne. I play games with
I
a
am.
lot of other people here. Hello.
It's just like we're in
But
a
never on
recall
computers.
group. You don't play computer games?
No.
Yes, she plays tabletop games on computers,
Oh,
Yeah.
like this game, which is this a computer game? We don't know. Anyway,
Mm.
Heretic.
This is the Heretic speaking. I play a lot of games.
Yes. John.
This is John. I also play games, and I die a lot, so
Yes.
we'll see what happens tonight.
Please don't die. I don't want to make a new character for you. So,
Boy, that's a tall order.
it's your identical twin brother.
so next we have Lord Crispus.
Yes. Also, you can call me Josh. That's fine. I play some games. I played a lot of games, and now I mostly run a game and sometimes play a game every now and then.
We also like to play video games on stream and bitch about things. Nobody
Yes,
watches.
we do that. No. It's fun, though.
Then we have secretly that one Doom guy, Rob.
Hey, I'm Rob. I don't know anything about Doom or Quake. That's a dirty don't lie. But I mostly play games, occasionally running them, but never Doom.
The denial just makes it more true. Finally, we have new guest here, Stripe.
Greetings. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for quite a long time. I would say about 30 years or so.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be here, and thanks for the invitation.
No problem. Hopefully you enjoy it. Alrighty, so you should all be in the session by now, the Roll20 session, and you should also open the Google Sheet thing that I also put in the pinned comments to go look at your character sheet, because I'm using a custom system and I don't have that high level of stuff on Roll20, and also I can't program for shit.
I don't think I have a character sheet.
Yeah, you don't have one assigned yet, so some of this is going to be by choice. So I already picked out I built a bunch of characters, and some people requested specific things. So John, you're some sort of weird armadillo thing. You can work out exactly what the hell you are. But notably, you have a bunch of mutations that make you very difficult to kill.
That's amazing.
Including regeneration, a hard carapace, thick fur, night vision, heightened senses. You do, so you are very and you have the maximum toughness that you can have.
This really does sound like a challenge, so I'm going to take you up on it.
So you do have two notable powers I have to point out. So firstly, you have a disadvantage called Nerve Poppy. What that means is that you don't know what your current hit points are. I know what your hit points are, and I keep track of that. You only know you have an underdeveloped sense of pain, so you only know if you're above or below half health.
Okay.
The second thing is you have a power called Self-Destruct. This does basically what you think it does. You blow up, and so does everything in a fairly expansive radius. Notably, this power can only be used once, ever.
It's like
I
that Daffy Duck cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Please use your amazing exploding powers wisely, because you only get one shot.
Well, yeah, totally.
Next, we have Rob, who's a mushroom man. He has some spore abilities, including sleep and confusion spores. He has big, good old fists, so he can punch dudes real good. And he has some berserking powers. Any questions about your character, Rob?
Is there a nickname for decay as an extant form of life?
You are muted, by the way, Rob.
Have I been muted this whole time? That's
Yes.
embarrassing. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, that's good stuff. I'll think of a nickname.
Any questions about your character?
No, this all tracks.
Alrighty.
3 times for a long rest. Actually, no. Hold on. What is a long rest?
So that means you rest for 8 hours.
There we go. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's what you expect.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Next we have Anne's character. You're a fire-breathing plant guy of some sort. You can do an entangle power, flaming ray. You're photosynthetic, and if you ever get exposed to radiation, you're likely to get some cool mutations out of it.
Sweet.
You're also good with axes and guns. Any questions about your character?
Do I have an armor class?
We'll get to that in a while.
Okie doke.
Alrighty, so that
Also,
goes,
what is a slug thrower?
that is a generic term for all sorts of chemically propelled projectile weapons.
Okay.
So, guns, broadly. Alrighty, so next we have to assign these pre-made characters to the rest of yous. So everyone who doesn't have a pre-made character, please roll a D100 on Roll20. Alrighty, so Josh, you get first pick of these remaining 4 characters. You can be a copper-shelled eel man. You can be a disgusting mole man with spider bullshit about him. You can be a gunslinging bird guy, or you can be a quilled chameleon man.
I gotta be the gun wing. That's what I want to be.
Alrighty, lay claim to the character sheet. Next, this is on the Google Docs sheet. So Stripe, if you go into the pinned comments in the Tharn chat.
I'm on the Google Docs sheet. Where is the? Oh, they're down at the bottom. I had to scroll a little bit. Oops. Okay.
It's cool.
All right.
It's cool. There's going to be some technical difficulties that are expected.
Sure.
Next, Heretic, you get to pick from the remaining.
I'll take Coppershell.
Alrighty. And finally, Stripe, you have the choice between the last 2, a mole man or quilled chameleon man.
Let's see. Why? I'm wondering. I can think of reasons why I wouldn't want to be a mole man, but I think being a chameleon would be pretty cool. Let's go with that.
Yeah. I will say you're kind of fragile and you kind of suck at a lot of things, but you have a couple really powerful powers, particularly metamorphosis.
Oh, yep. Shapeshifter. Very good. All right.
Alrighty. So we have no mole man for now. Next, I'm going to kick on the music on Roll20. So if you don't like that, cut it off in the options. I decided to diversify away from my old Dungeon Synth playlist.
It's very soothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of ambient stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of it's actually from a trio of compilations of solar punk music
I like that aesthetic.
that are free also.
That makes sense, given solar punk, but yeah.
Some of it is also some other ambient stuff I just like Brian Eno's Ambient 4, which I think is very appropriate. Also, fun fact, Brian Eno invented ambient music. And is one of the only musical genres that can be traced to a specific individual.
Ambient 1, music for airports.
Yep. Ambient 2. So it's Ambient 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I forget the name of Ambient. The other Ambient albums. But Ambient 4 is On Land. Alrighty, so... any questions before we proceed with the opening of the adventure? I shall take your silence as approval. Anyway. Long ago, in the shadow of the southern pole, your people were slaves to one of the Jarls of the Ugor Sea. Evil met its fate at the hands of evil as a great Khan invaded these lands, allowing your ancestors to split bondage, fleeing up the river Lante and across the great desert. Guided by the first prophet of the Triumvirate, they were led to the Cliff of Faces, where the most holy relics of the gods lie. There, the first prophet was gifted the burning stone. With the power of the stone, they made their way across the flooded empire, who were punished by the gods for their hubris, and found an idyllic valley high up in the mountains to call home. Around the Temple of the Burning Stone was built your hometown, Sorrow's End. And the stone continued to grant its blessing in the form of plentiful crops and strong health to the people for many generations. Little of note has happened since then, though. Petty dramas, the occasional great hunts, all as the floodwaters beyond gradually lowered. Your group has been summoned by the 3 blind priests is to the temple to receive an important mission. So the 3 high priests are the sort of squat, fuzzy albino creatures with long hairless tails and whiskers. And they wear mirror shades to hide the red orbs of their eyes. Heed well, for you have been chosen by the gods to go on an important mission, and for our people. Well, for you see, the burning stone has been losing its divine power, as crops wane and the health of the people suffers. You must go. You must go on a quest as to retrieve even other burning stone from the Cliff of Faces. To this end, ye shall be provided the totem of passage into the holy place, a box of food cubes, and the resources of the village as best as they can. So now we get into outfitting. And also questions. Any questions so far? Stunned silence. All right. So if you look at the towards the left end of the equipment list, you'll see what different kinds of common equipment and armor and weapons are available to you.
Ooh.
I'll note that your village only has access to one handmade revolver and only one stack each of improvised grenades and fire bombs.
Okay.
Well, seeing as my character is a gunslinger, that seems like a good candidate for the revolver.
Yeah.
Unless anyone can make a better argument.
No, that makes sense.
It's
Makes
yours.
Makes perfect sense. Take
All
it,
right,
yeah.
excellent. Revolver is mine.
Axes and slug throwers.
To encapsulate our mission, we are to go to the three wise men told us to go. Where was it? How was we to? We were taking the burning stone
No, you
to
are.
a temple.
We need a new burning stone.
Yeah,
You need a new
Yeah.
burning stone.
you need a new burning stone because your current burning stone is losing its power.
Presumably, I can't just shoot a ray of fire at the existing burning stone and make it burn better.
No, it isn't. It isn't literally on fire.
And this land is one of monsters and other dangers, presumably. Not.
Yeah, they. Your tribe has been isolated in this valley for generations, and you know very little about the world outside. It is presumably dangerous. And you must travel far to the west to find the Cliff of Faces.
Cliff of Faces. Okay. Is there a map to this Cliff of Faces?
No, they don't have a map. They have a general direction.
Okay.
Also, I'm still working on the hex map.
I have axe proficiency, so I wouldn't mind getting a great
So do
axe.
I, yeah.
Yeah, you can basically fill up on whatever equipment you can.
Are there
Axe
multiple
proficiency.
weapons?
Yes, you can. There's
Okay.
multiple of each. The only exceptions are the grenades, bombs, and the handmade revolver.
Axe proficiency works for both a throwing axe and a
Yes, it
melee
works.
axe.
It works for all kinds of axes.
Hell yeah.
What is the exclamation point at the end of our?
That means the dice explodes on a maximum roll.
Ooh, okay.
It should
Good
be
stuff.
It should be noted that Roll20 actually uses that notation, so you can just put an exclamation point at the end of a, roll D whatever, and it'll do it for you.
Nice.
Are we calculating like weight, encumbrance, etc.?
Yes.
All right.
So it is measured just in. Alrighty, so it's not for you. So it's 15 plus your strength modifier. Is the
Okay.
maximum number of slots you can have.
Got it.
It's 15 plus strength modifier?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Cool.
I should have noted it towards the bottom of each of your character sheets.
Yeah.
Like, and for you.
Is that stones? Max stones?
Yeah, the slots are called
Got it.
stones.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Oh, because the stone. Okay, that makes sense.
15 plus strength modifier. Cool.
What's to hit on the attacks?
That's just your attack bonus.
Okay. So is that just a +1 with the axe proficiency?
With the axe proficiency, and looking at your character, you have axes use a strength. So axes scale to strength, so that you have a base modifier of +1, and you have an axe proficiency.
So that'd be a 2.
Yeah, so you get +2 to hit and to damage.
Cool.
Notably, firearms do not get the, and other powered weapons do not get the ability score bonus to damage.
Okay. What does sweep mean on the great axe?
It means you can take a special action to hit multiple opponents.
That's fun.
I'm guessing the same is true of Shatter.
Yeah.
Are you copying and pasting these onto your character sheet, the spreadsheet? Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
I'm just filling it in, yeah.
We're filling out the spreadsheet, so you can just... So let me help you out a little bit. So you have a strength of -4, so you have 15 -4, so that's 11 stones worth of stuff you can carry.
Okay.
Let's see, you're good with swords, so let's just get you sorted and boarded.
Thank you. I would appreciate that. Like, I like being, catered to.
Can I get armor?
Yes.
Okay.
Can my armadillo benefit from armor?
No.
Or is he already got okay, he's got natural.
You're an armadillo.
Yeah. Your natural armor
is already good. Yeah, it's already sweet.
Yeah, it's already it's already the best stuff you can access.
Same with my carapace.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't have any natural benefits to armor class, it looks like. So.
And these are mutations, so we're human, or originally we're human. There are people, maybe armadillo people walking around, that type of thing.
Yeah. The people of your valley seem to be of all kinds of shapes and forms.
There's not another slug thrower category thing available. There's just that handmade revolver, right?
Well, there's other stuff in that category. There are your people do have access to breech loading weapons, so you can get a breech loading pistol, or a rifle, or shotgun.
Cool. I think I'll do a breech loading pistol.
I was thinking the same thing.
And is that what? Dexterity? Like, what is it? Agility?
Yeah, it uses your agility bonus to hit.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Alright, maybe I'll do... Yeah, I'll do a pistol. That'll be a +6. What's everybody else's speed?
50 feet.
Hmm.
I'm slow.
40 feet.
Yeah, I'm 42. I'm looking at armor and how much I want to reduce it. I think I'll do wire mesh. It reduces my speed by 10 feet, but I think that's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't hurt.
I'm taking light armor because otherwise I can't fly.
Mm-hmm.
Walking speed plus 10. Okay. And I get to know my HP, right?
Yes, everyone gets to know their HP except for John.
Okay.
That's so good.
How do I
That's so good.
calculate this here?
It should be. It's already on your character sheet.
Mine just says 0, 0.
Oh.
Is that an HP, or is that? I'm not too familiar with the rule set.
I might have fucked up in making your.
That's fine.
At 0, 0, you're already dead, darling.
Roll 17d6. That's your max hit points.
All right, that's okay. It's a number I did not expect to type today. Okay.
What about how many days' journey is this? How much rations should we take?
It is. They don't know. It's exploratory. You're going to have to find food on your way as well.
I'm bringing 5 days. I don't know.
Yeah, is each ration a day?
Yes.
Okay. I require half rations because I can photosynthesize. Great Axe plus Shield feels like a weird combo, so let's not.
Great axe.
Do that.
Well, you can't use a great axe and a shield at the same time.
Right, because it's two-handed weapon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that would do it. Yeah.
Could I use a battle axe and a shield?
Yes.
Okay, I might step down to battle axe then. Although sweep looks awfully fun. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna step down to battle axe. Yeah.
Would thrown weapons use strength or agility?
Wait.
They use agility to hit and strength for damage.
Ooh, that is fiddly.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so throwing axe then to hit would be +6, damage would be +2, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. I have a question. Is the wire mesh medium or heavy armor?
Medium. It should be noted as medium.
Okay.
Is it not?
Because under armor type it says heavy, but under notes it says medium.
Wire mesh.
I think possibly armor type artificial natural should all move down to 3, 4, 5 instead of on your spreadsheet.
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. Because this looks right.
If tough clothes is light, spiked leather is medium, wire mesh is heavy, scrap mail is what?
No. Tough clothes and.
Okay. So then what is
No, this is a
column
separate
G mean?
This is a separate table.
Okay.
Let me put it there.
Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense. Got it. That makes sense. Thank you. That makes sense now.
Can't wait to find out how to hit stuff.
Oh, you got 60 HP. That's nice.
I did.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Damn.
Can't wait for you to die, to instantly die against a failed save against poison.
Yep. Seems like that kind
What
of
are
game.
tonics?
Tonics are ancient relics that have various medical qualities, including healing. But it also counts for like ingesting other like stat buff or healing item stuff. Like for example, something you're probably going to want to carry at least a bit of is some witchwood bark, which is a decent healing item, but it gives you confusion, so it's good for out of combat.
I am going to step down to a battle axe so I can take a shield.
Also, Stripe, your character is done, I think.
I appreciate that.
Should be done.
And I'm over here just thinking, well, what if everybody outside the walls are all real nice?
You know, I would like to believe that. I
They're
really
not,
would.
darling.
Well, I mean, you know, when you come out there in armor with your battle axes and your guns and all that, maybe they would just be nice to us.
Wouldn't it be nice?
I like your blue sky thinking.
Well, I'd better not get into a fight. I'm over here in this scrap plate armor, and it's like way bigger than my skinny little strength -4 arms can barely hold it
Oh,
on.
just stay behind me. I'm not the strongest, but yeah.
Yeah, the chameleon man is pretty fragile.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's precious.
-4 and then -2 for toughness.
Oof. That's rough, buddy.
I'm behind you all, maybe sometimes way back there, but I'll always be behind you.
You got our backs.
So the
Yeah.
throwing axe is 1/3 of a stone? Is that I'm reading that correctly?
Yeah, so you can
Okay.
put 3 in a slot.
Heck yeah. Many axes.
I did the same thing with daggers.
3. Oh.
It occurs to me that I've accidentally made a very, very pointy fungus man.
I love that. We love a pointy fungus.
Are you calling
I've named my character
Yes.
after some plants. Stracina.
What kind of plant is that?
Oh gosh, there's a ton of Dracaenas. Snake plants were recently reclassified as Dracaenas instead of Sansevieras, and I have negative feelings about it, but Dragon Tree is Dracaena marginata. Yeah.
So, and Rob, are you naming your character Deke?
Yeah, decay exists as a excellent form of life is very long. So we're just gonna go with Deke.
DK is not a great. You can't just take the first.
It's like Deke Slayton, the astronaut.
Yeah.
His name was Donald.
I also considered Cordy, short for Cordyceps, but
Like that.
John, what's your guy's name is Donko.
Yes, Donko. He's not very smart, but he is Donko.
amazing.
And Josh, your
look
guy's
at that
just named
toughness.
Gunwing.
I liked Gunwing. I thought Gunwing was good.
Gunwing's
like the-
pretty
Yeah, it's
good.
a cute name.
I think it's the name that he took for himself, right? They call me Gunwing.
He's totally Shadow the Hedgehog of the group.
Yes, exactly. But a flying gunbird thing.
So
I have a question. What does breech loading mean?
that means it loads from the back. So you open the. So you know how like a double barrel shotgun opens up?
Mm-hmm.
That's a breech loading weapon, right? You load it from
Got
the
it.
breech, so you split it open and you put the bullet in.
Okay.
As opposed to a muzzle loader.
Yes.
Okay. I see. That makes sense.
So they're single shot breech loading weapons.
Got it. And is there a reload round between shots?
Yeah, you have to spend an action to reload.
Okay.
Um, uh, so there's that. Alrighty, so is everybody geared up and named yet?
Yeah, I think I basically got it. I'll figure out the rules as we go along. I'm gonna be that guy.
Should we know our saves? I feel like the answer is no.
I'm always that guy.
No, it's just Heretic, where's your character? She.
I run a game. I'm like, what rule is that again?
I renamed myself.
Me too.
Oh, see you.
See you.
That's cute.
All right.
I like the resistor symbol on his chest.
So.
Okay, I'm gonna take 3 witchwood bark.
Yep.
If we have access to that.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm taking 3 also.
Get a drink here real fast. I'll be right back.
That's cool.
Rations take a slot per ration?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody else is taking 5?
Yeah, somebody said 5. That was a good idea.
I mean, basically.
All right, I'm going to take 5 as well. I don't actually need quite that many, so we've got some emergency.
Excellent.
I mean, it's basically pick all your equipment and whatever room you have left, fill it with rations.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 6 then, and then I'll be at max.
Should we be saving space for like treasure or whatnot, or does
always,
treasure not take stone?
It does take space, but you can always just pitch your rations.
Yeah.
Like precious rations.
Who needs food when I have gold?
Yes.
Do
exactly.
Fungus Man, do you need full rations?
That's an excellent question. According to
I've got a note that I don't.
Yeah, according to my
I'm kind of a
mutations,
plant.
I do still eat, which is very fun.
Okay.
Yes, I mean you.
Rope.
You must feed on decay.
Yeah, no, my rations are just that sandwich from that one episode of The Simpsons that Homer won't give up.
I'm still looking for that gas station sandwich that'll
No.
give you superpowers like in Futurama.
You've got that horrifying, like, is it French or Swiss cheese that has all like the worms in it?
Right there's gas station sandwiches, and then there's gas station sandwiches. I'll have you know.
I want
Yeah,
the
you've got to
ones
have a
with
helpful
the...
parasite. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I want the helpful parasite one.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me smarter and stronger and all that. That's what I want.
Yeah, look.
What's in the toolkit?
It's a generic device for helping you repair stuff, disassemble stuff, that sort of stuff. So you know.
Okay.
Wrenches, pliers, screwdrivers, etc.
Things of
Did
that
somebody
nature.
get a cutting torch?
I can get a cutting torch, and it looks like the cell doesn't cost weight.
Yeah, but you're gonna yeah, that should also be an exception.
I'll take a toolkit.
You get 3 cells to deal with as a party.
Perfect. All right. I can
I
hold
got
on
a
to
rope
those.
and grappling hook and a pickaxe
Okay.
and a toolkit. So
Okay.
and
Okay,
5
then I'll
torches.
take. All right, I'll also
You-
take torches.
You don't need torches, John.
I mean, you need to burn stuff, right?
Actually, hold on. Yeah, wait. Why did I take torches? I can see in the dark.
Yeah,
Screw all
Yeah.
you.
Some of you don't have night vision, and you will need torches. But some
Yeah, I think that's me.
some of you
Some of you
some,
don't have night vision, and some of you are just better than everyone else.
I was about to say, get bent, y'all. I'm going on a
I
torchless
don't have
run.
night vision,
Yeah.
but I know what plants are safe to consume and how to acquire them in the wild.
See in the dark, bros. Yeah.
And I also have an unspent SP. Is that a skill point?
yes,
Cool.
you get more skill points when you level up.
Neato.
So is naked AC 10?
Yes, basic naked AC is 10.
Oh,
I'm gonna take rope as well, but not grappling hook.
it's alright. I got a grappling hook.
Did we?
Hell yeah.
Did we take advantage of our explosives? Because there was a set limit of those.
Oh
right?
yeah. I'll take that explosive if no one else wants it. Because if it's Dex, agility. I have a 3 to agility.
Yeah, I don't have any equipment slots, so go ahead.
Okay. So that's the improvised grenade, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I? There's only one of them though, not 3 of them.
No, there's 3. One
There's 3?
slot worth.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll take the
So-
toolkit if you need a slot for taking the explosives.
I think John said he had a toolkit.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I got a toolkit.
We're
Okay.
good then.
So, right, my carapace at the very end of the sentence it says "except,"
I might.
and then there's nothing after that.
Let me make sure I.
And it says it counts as heavy armor. Does that go towards my carry weight?
No, you don't. It doesn't count towards your carry weight.
And does it reduce my speed?
It does reduce your speed, though. Yes.
Okay, so I would go from 40 to 20.
Correct.
Okay.
The yeah, I don't know what that accepts about. That's probably some copying error.
So improvised grenade, I get 3, just the flat agility modifier, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If I had to
walking
guess,
around with improvised grenades.
is touch AC just your unarmored AC?
It's your unarmored AC plus your agility, plus any dodge things you have. So
Gotcha. And mental AC is willpower or ego?
it's 10 plus your willpower modifier.
Haha.
10
Alright.
plus willpower. Oh, cool. And touch is, armor you're wearing plus
No, it's
agility?
No, it's 10 plus agility
It's 10 plus
Modifier.
agility.
modifier.
Okay.
So for you, that would be 13.
13. So then if I'm wearing armor, what changes?
So you get your armor bonus. So what armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing wire
Wire
mesh,
mesh?
and I have
So-
a shield.
So that means you get 15 plus 2, that's 17, plus
Okay.
an additional 3 from your agility, so you have 20.
Oh, dang. Okay. I'm just going to make a note that that would be 18 without the shield, right?
No, it would be yeah, it would be 18 without the shield.
Because the shield is plus 2?
Yeah, the shield's plus 2.
Okay.
So
You said mental base was 10, right?
correct.
We're gonna make a slight change here. I'm actually gonna do wire mesh armor because I just realized how easy I am to hit.
Yeah, and you're speedy, so slowing down 10 feet is not a big deal.
Exactly.
We're just like weird earth creatures covered in wire mesh.
Hell yeah. It is very Gamma World though, so
Don't know what that means.
You're just a bunch of weird guys on an adventure.
Love it. Okay, I have a single slot open. Question. To use burgeoning or flaming ray, would I have to, like, I can do that wearing armor with a shield?
Yes.
Okay. And enough of my skin is exposed that I can photosynthesize even wearing armor?
Yeah, don't worry
Okay.
about that.
Okay.
And do any of the armors have a DR, or is that just my calloused feature?
That's just your calloused feature.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Hopefully Stripe comes back someday.
Pardon, I have not. I've been back for.
Oh, I didn't realize you'd
I
come
typed back. Yeah, I don't know, about a minute or so.
Sorry, I didn't notice. Oh well. Is everybody outfitted to their satisfaction?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Alrighty. So to clarify, also you get XP for treasure recovered, artifacts recovered, and for the so you get treasure recovered, artifacts recovered, for the total HP of all enemies defeated. So 1 HP of enemy gets you 1 XP. That's neat. And also, I'll give out some bonus XPs to anyone who wants to like make fan art of their characters or something.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna draw
Who would
all
think
of
of
them.
do that?
Who would ever do that? Does anyone mind if I draw their character? I don't want to like.
No, please
know.
go ahead.
Okay,
I
cool.
I can't
insist
draw
on
very
it.
well, so I'd rather you did it.
Okay.
Draw Gunwing much like Shadow the Hedgehog. That's
Oh yeah,
that's the
super
move.
edgy.
I'm gonna have to look up what Shadow the Hedgehog is, so that's fine.
Also, if you're not aware of the Nothing Personnel Kid meme, go look that up because that's also going to be him.
All right.
Nothing personnel.
I love it.
All right. So, alrighty. So to recap, you're on a mission to the Cliff of Faces to retrieve another burning stone from the holy place. It is somewhere far off to the west. You don't know the exact location since it's been generations since anybody's left the valley. And you've been outfitted with gear by your village to the best of your village's capacity. Village/town, whatever. I keep being inconsistent with my terminology. Any questions you have of the high priests, beasts, or things you want to do in the village before setting forth?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Oh. The this burning stone. Is it safe to touch, or should we be careful handling it in any certain way?
Do we need like tongs or something?
The faithful will be protected.
Good.
Oh, good.
Great.
Can we look at the one
Excellent.
we already have so we know what it looks like?
Oh yes, you've seen the burning stone many times.
Okay.
Stone and it's burning. What's not to get?
It's not actually on fire. It is.
Burning with holy radiance.
You know the shape of a. Shape of a D10.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's sort of that shape and has like carvings and shit in it.
Oh.
Cool.
And it is known to have a variety of magical effects upon the world.
Mm-hmm.
Miraculous, even. Anyway, so
Okay.
so yes, you know what so you know what you're looking for. Broadly speaking, at least. Now, of course, unfortunately, the mountains themselves are basically impassable. But fortunately, there is an ancient tunnel that leads deep into the earth. The ancient stairway, which is believed to lead out to the lands beyond.
Okay.
I assume you're going to get on the plot
We
rails
shall
and go
climb
there.
that. Yeah, we shall climb that
Mhm.
stair.
Yeah.
You're
The
you actually be descending it.
even easier.
Hmm.
Right?
We're going underground. Okay.
For a little while.
Sounds
This
good to
makes-
me.
This makes Plant Lady uncomfortable, but let's go.
So you
Yeah.
arrive towards the entrance of the ancient stair airway. Outside, so it is a precisely carved tunnel that is quite large, actually. Outside of the stairway, there is a set of metallic rails that lead up to a now mostly destroyed building. Inside the building is this giant wheel. So it's actually two pairs of rails. Sorry, two pairs of rails that lead up to this building. Across each rail is suspended a cable which links up to a central giant wheel. The cable is made of metal and is pretty thick. Inside of the entrance of the tunnel, you see that the rails go down and descend, and that there is carved stair airway on the side of the tunnel.
Okay.
The rails are like train tracks,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Is this a underground funicular?
I was just gonna say it sounds like a funicular.
Until proven otherwise, that's going to be what's in my head.
Yeah.
Roll an intelligence roll. So D20
right,
plus your intelligence modifier.
All right, crab. What is my intelligence modifier? 3.
Heck yeah.
But I need a space there.
You have no idea what a train is.
I've never heard of a funicular.
Yes, what's a funicular? Is it something you catch?
These are some really straight rocks that go straight down the mountain parallel.
Yeah, basically. You notice also that the metallic cables do seem to be in tension.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
oh,
Can we
so-
turn the giant wheel?
Yeah.
The controls to the giant wheel have long been disassembled or destroyed by the passage of history. So you'd need, and you have no way of powering it. So you'd need some means of like physically leveraging it somehow.
Okay.
I wonder if there could be counterweights. So that would be pulling the. If the cable's under tension, then I guess that means the cart or the whatever is down at the bottom.
Well, that's the genius of the funicular, is one side pulls the other side.
Mm-hmm.
That thing we don't know about.
Yeah, probably they're halfway
This is
down.
counterweight.
If we
Okay.
can't see
Mhm.
the other car up where we are.
There we are. Very good. Okay. So the counterweight is the other car. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My character doesn't know that, but I know too much about funiculars.
Because they're
You're-
cool.
You're
they're
metagaming.
so
You're
great.
banned from the session forever. You're banned. How
I'm not
dare you?
making any
No.
decisions. I'm just kvetching.
Sometimes you just want to talk about how cool funiculars are.
Yeah. It's like I didn't go to engineering school for however many years I went to school for, to not complain about people getting mechanical things wrong. So
Yes.
In a pinch, I can produce electricity also.
there you go.
Alrighty. So what you doing?
Just want to walk down those stairs?
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
it.
I'll
Do
go
it.
first.
Let's turn around and go home. We give up.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, you're all gonna have to die.
I'll
Oh, yeah.
go way down the stairs.
Oh, also,
I'll go right behind him.
who's holding the passage totem? Which is in a golden box, by the way.
All right.
Who of
Does it
us
take
can
up an
be
equipment
best?
slot?
Yeah, I've got an equipment slot.
It doesn't
Right.
take an equipment slot. It's
Oh, okay. Should it be whoever's in front?
Well, I mean,
I
you
could
need
carry.
you need this thing to get into the holy place. So you probably want to put it on
Right.
someone who's not going to die.
Someone reliable. Who's
well,
reliable?
we have one person who's very difficult to kill unless they blow themselves up.
Hmm.
I'm
was
relying
Hey,
on, you know.
Yeah. Let's give
we
it
just
to
got to make sure that
John.
John doesn't kill himself. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like
Let's give it to
feel,
Donko. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I'm in such despair. No, John, there's so much to live for.
We're giving it to Donko, who is an armadillo with natural fur, which I'm wrapping my brain around.
Alrighty. So Donko, you have the holy passage totem, which
I have taken possession of the Holy Passage Totem, and I am leading the way down these stairs.
I'm right behind you.
alrighty. It gets dark, obviously.
I light up a torch.
Yeah. You just end for a while. Until you eventually come to a area where the passage opens up to the side. The stairway interfaces in a slightly odd way with a flat platform area. Across the platform, you can see several niche rooms that are niches carved into the rock itself, seemingly. These various niches have signs above them and colorful signs above and around them in an incomprehensible language. There are two little hallways that go off, and you notice very pointedly that there seems to be on the platform a four-armed metal man of some sort, whose body is boxy in nature, and whose eyes glint with a red glow. Oh, and seems to be ending to the platform with a mop and bucket. Similar, also, you see on the track in the station is a weird structure. It seems to be a series of circular pods with clear glass domes that are tilted such that their floors are level each, and are lined up with a stairway onto the platform. Some of the domes are cracked, and they sit upon a platform which seems to interface with the rails. What do you want to do? Also, sorry, there's no maps. I've been dealing with a whole bunch of new software bullshit, and I'll get better in the maps in the future.
Good. The boxy metal man, is he mobile at all, or is he
Oh
just
yes,
kind
he's
of...
moving around.
Okay.
But he's just mopping, right? He's just cleaning.
Yes, he has not. It does not seem to have noticed you.
Okay.
You want me to approach him?
You approach him. I'm going to strike a cool pose.
All right, I'll walk up to him.
Alrighty.
And of metal, I am CU.
He looks up at you, and he says, as let's see, you see EU wild animal detected. Please leave the premises.
I am not a wild animal.
I
I'm
said
made of metal like
you can leave him alone.
I tap my chest.
your ro- oh your identification chip is not functioning. What is your what is your assignment?
My designation is CU.
Yes, and what is your assignment?
Escort.
Escorts. Understood. Carry on.
All right, I wave the rest of the group. Come.
Alrighty, the rest of the group comes.
I do the thing where like I point at my eyes and then I point at the middleman.
He doesn't notice or care at all.
Excellent.
So we can continue down the stairs, right?
Do you want to check out any of the stuff going on around here, or?
Do we?
Pods. You say they had a glass?
Yeah. So they're sort of a semi-circle. Let me try to draw it for you in my own broken way. So they're sort of, how would I put it? So on the side, obviously, right, they are kind of like this. This with a
They're cylindrical, you say?
yes.
So they're like London Eye, like enclosed Ferris wheel cars.
Yeah, so like that sort of, right?
Okay.
And they are tilt, right, and the underlying apparatus, right, is of course right at which holds it, right, is at a big ol' angle.
So they're not suspended; they're like sitting on.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
a track.
Got
This
it.
has wheels.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
And one of the cables is attached to the front.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door,
Oh.
and there's a door in the side.
Mm.
It's like a rapid transit system up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And the
like
mopping
that,
robot is not pleased with our presence.
No, it seems to believe that you are wild animals of some sort.
Oh.
He's probably going to attack if we mess around with anything.
Mm.
I would
Well-
assume this being the first place in the tunnel has probably been looted to hell and back, right?
Your people have been forbidden to go down this tunnel for ages.
Oh, okay.
And also, your people didn't arrive through this direction. You actually arrived via a dock where the sea level used to be. But is now useless for obvious reasons. So as far as you know, you don't know anyone who's gone down here.
But he was pretty easy to lie to. If you wanted to, like, say, if one of us wanted to say that we were a technician, he took escort pretty well.
Yeah, but I have a metal carapace.
Ah,
He mistook me for another robot.
Did he? He didn't think you were a.
Yes,
He said
Wild animal?
my identity chip wasn't working, he said.
yes.
Mm. Okay.
So, like, I'm cool to escort you guys through here, and he won't do anything. But if we start messing around, he might attack. But I mean, I could care less. You know, it's just whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, he's not metal per se, but he's
Carapace.
yeah.
Really more of like a pop rock.
So 2 of us at least are wearing metal armor.
Well, I
And
suppose- I
plant
suppose we could
folk,
go.
are we like not warm-blooded?
I have not given that much thought to the question.
Do you have blood?
You have
I
like
mean, another.
you have like some kind of blood sap stuff in your veins. I don't know.
Yes, but I'm thinking if we are not like if we just are sort of the ambient temperature, he might not register
Mm,
Geek and Tristina as like creatures.
right. If you hold still, you're just sort of growing in place, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, but you might mistake it for like a mold and try to clean you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cannot identify me in a way that matters.
Hmm.
That's just gonna be
I mean-
your running fucking thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You cannot X me in a way that matters.
If you guys want, I can try to fry him with an EMP burst if you guys all want to back up, and then
I think that might be a good back.
That's a good backup. Yeah, he's not doing
Yeah.
any harm.
all right, just make sure that anybody near me doesn't have anything that an EMP would disrupt. I don't know.
No, you don't have any equipment that's.
Okay. So the light cells or whatever.
They're not complicated enough for an EMP to matter.
Okay.
It's like they're like a Duracell battery. Like.
Okay. Yeah. So whatever you guys want to do.
Alrighty. So, looking at this platform area, you see that it is old and cracked, but maintained somewhat, so it's relatively clean. There is one. There is relatively put up against one wall is a big metal box with a colorful front on it and a variety of buttons. There's a door with a strange symbol on it. There is another door that appears to be rather more heavy than the other one and locked. There is a niche There's a room carved in which seems to have shelves of ancient items and a basically like a desk area with a strange contraption on top, along with all sorts of interesting things. And there also seems to be a door that leads into a smaller cutout that also has a window next to it, where there is a desk put up to the window and a chair behind it. And it also has a sign over it in incomprehensible language.
We could understand the language the robot was speaking.
Yes. The problem is that you're all illiterate.
Can we ask the robot to read the signs?
Ooh. That's a good idea. How do we entreat with the robot to get it to do that for us?
I'll ask since I already communicated with him.
Mhm.
There you go.
I have technicians with me. Behind which of these doors requires maintenance? I'll ask.
That would be the maintenance door, or right over there, and he points at the heavier door that appears to be locked.
All right. Do you have the key so that we can fix?
Yes, I shall open it for you.
Thank you.
And he goes and he opens the door for you.
All right. I'll hold it open. Who wants to go in?
I'll go in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty.
Everybody pile in.
You go into the door. Going a short way, it goes into a room which seems to have a bunch of pipes and wires and all sorts of other crazy crap in it. But you also see that the hallway goes off in a direction. That there's also a hallway that goes off in the direction parallel to the main tunnel you are in. That also has more gradually steps going down. The occasional flight.
Can we search this area?
Oh, certainly. So, searching the area, you find, and also, this was less obvious while on the platform, but there's also an area that seems to have been sort of blockaded off with some like facade, some like temporary facade in front of it, and behind it seems to be a tunnel that was in the middle of being dug but is unfinished. And do you want to like loot the parts and whatnots in the maintenance room? Because that's most of what's there.
Does anybody have carry weight?
Were we were told to come down here and like pass through to get to the get to where we need to get the new stone, right?
Yeah, the Cliff of Faces is pretty far though, and you're not exactly sure the location. So there's room to goof off and do other shit.
So I'm just wondering if heading further down makes sense.
Yeah, there could be a disruption in the main tunnel, and like this could be a alternate, or there could be a disruption here. So just flip a coin.
Right.
Well, there might be less danger there this way because it's behind a locked door. Whereas the other one, there might be some type of monster hazard or environmental hazard.
Are there any like flashlights, lanterns, like emergency lighting stuff in this room?
Nah.
That would be like more reliable than a torch.
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Does anyone want to loot parts?
Would we recognize the parts that were useful?
Yeah.
Do we have anything that we need parts for?
I mean, you have a reasonable idea of like random wires and bullshit that might be valuable.
Would it be possible to fashion some kind of speed loader for my revolver?
Unfortunately not, because of how your revolver is constructed. The cylinder can't flip out to the side.
Yeah, so it's like a Colt single action arm, but you got to put it through a slot in the back.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I'm gonna ditch my my torches and pick up some random parts.
Alrighty.
Just so we got some.
I'm gonna pick up your torches.
You get one you get one inventory slot worth of junk.
Junk, indeed.
Hopefully that doesn't break too much.
What's everybody think? Do we want to go down these stairs?
Do we want to go down?
Yeah, let's go down.
Yeah.
The handmade
we got through this door.
I'll have you know, Rob, the handmade revolver is of a much higher quality than that thing. It's like
you can't beat the effect of the contraption.
All right. So what are we doing now? Sorry, sort of spaced out with the.
We're heading down the stairs through this maintenance door.
Alrighty. So so you continue down through the maintenance tunnel, and you eventually come to a door, or made of metal that seems to be incredibly rusty. That is in the front of your path. You'd have to continue through it.
And we kick it.
Alrighty, who wants to?
And I try to open it.
It is rusted shut.
Well, before
Donko will try to kick it open.
Hell yeah.
If that fails, I do have a cutting torch. I could cut it open, but
I kind of want to see how kicking goes.
Yeah, no.
Give me a strength. plus d20.
I'm gonna stand back out of the way.
All right. So strength would be 2.
Yeah, so d20 plus 2. Let's see how well you do.
Just
Not
a 10. 10.
No, you sort of slam your body against the door, and you sort of stumble back and roll up and roll around for a little while.
Slam your body down.
Oh well.
Yeah. Nobody's got real good strength, huh?
Nope.
Awesome.
Decay will sigh and light the cutting torch.
All right, it's gonna take a charge from Cell.
Okay, good thing I have a few of those. And
No, the cells have multiple charges. They have like 5 charges.
oh, okay.
Okay, I was about to just shoot a 20-foot long cone of fire at it, so I'm glad you have a cutting torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let's see. This thing's gonna make pretty loud noise when it hits the floor. So hopefully nothing's on the other side. I'll I guess cut the hinges, right? Because those aren't rusted.
Yeah. It's gonna. So you cut it, and you're going to.
If it falls toward us, can I catch it before it slams on the ground?
You can try. Would you
Okay.
like it? Would you like it to fall towards you or towards away from you?
I'm gonna have it fall towards us since.
Yeah, I want to try and catch it.
Alrighty. You do so, and you catch it and sort of lay it down relatively well. Looking out, you see that it is a large square room that's very vertical. It goes down quite a bit. And there's a snaking metal. There's a spiraling metal staircase that goes around on the outside of this. However, the walls are all covered in these sort of dark brown vines that seem to almost flake off rust almost, and the entire stairwell is very rusty, like there's holes in it and whatnot.
Do I know what this plant is?
Yes, we'll say you do. It is a plant you know as a kudzu, which is known to which feeds off of metals and rusts them.
Only metals.
So
Only metals that can rust, though, right?
Correct.
I share that information.
So it is what would be the term for that, right? It's not like an iron vor, right? It's a
Ferrovore.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
ferrovore.
Ferrovore.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, that sounds
ferrovore
right.
or it's vine.
Do the vines look healthy, or do they look sort of sick and sad?
Oh, they're eating it up.
Okay, so they're doing fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
This doesn't look very good.
Yeah. How well, and we the staircase looks like it would collapse under us, right? Like it's super rusty.
It may not. It could stand up. But it's not entirely without risk.
Plus, aren't you?
It should be
Are you
noted.
made of metal?
Also, it should be noted that the room is large enough that there's actually a center column of just open air.
Okay.
So I could just fly to the bottom then.
Oh yeah, you could.
You want to scout?
Sure.
Okay.
Got night vision and a gun. It'll be fine.
I'm ready to burn
I've got
up
a
these
grappling
plants
hook
if needed.
and 50 feet of rope, so we could, if it's 50 feet, we could manage.
Yeah.
Yeah, how far down does it go?
It goes down about 5 stories, so about 50 feet.
All right. I'll fly around and we can set up a rope and
Yeah, so
make the descent safely.
So at the bottom, right, there's lots of detritus and whatnot, as you'd expect, and there's also another rusty door that leads to the opposite direction from where you were coming in from.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you attach the rope though, like to climb down?
You have a grappling hook, don't you?
Yeah.
You know what? The vines might rust the grappling hook,
Mm.
and if we're going to come back this way, maybe it's better just to tie it onto the railing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but if the railing breaks, then we're in trouble.
Well, yeah.
And the
but
rope
I mean,
comes down.
well, he can fly up and examine it whenever we come back if he's still
Oh,
alive.
that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to make sure that our flying boy doesn't die.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a problem for you groundlings.
So, I mean, I have a rope also, John. So if you're willing to sacrifice your rope, maybe we just tie it off and go down and you keep your
I got no
grappling
problem
hook.
with that.
Okay.
Okay.
I've also got rope.
I'll ditch the rope.
All right, so I assume you go down one at a time.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Yeah,
I just
that
fly
way-
down.
That way, if like the railing starts to go, we have people that can grab a hold.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, how far you get? And... Alrighty, so... Alright, so... Stripe, as you're going down, you're the last one in the party, because you're always in the back.
Bravely defending the rear.
Yes. The handrail gives way. Do you have anything that helps you with? Can you imagine anything that would help you with falling?
I could try and catch him if he doesn't.
Well,
Just like slow the descent.
I'm not calling for a wreck.
Oh! Can I entangle him? And
Ooh. Oh, but I'm wearing
with
metal
burgeoning?
armor.
20
wearing
foot
metal.
square within 80 feet becomes overrun with vines, which tangle and grasp them for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's creative. Yeah, I'll say you can do that.
Okay. Can I... Okay, so I want to let him kind of climb back up, if that's okay. If he hasn't gotten 20 feet down.
Yeah, he's gotten down a good bit. Like you can have him like lower down.
Wait, so he's gotten down far enough that he's 20 feet from the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna make my square foot area like below him, because I can do it within 80 feet of me, so he can climb down.
Yeah.
Okay?
So you create like a bed
Sweet.
for him to fall into.
Basically, yeah. Okay, so I've used one
Alrighty.
of those.
Well, you got your rope back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My hero.
Alrighty. So I assume you're gonna cut down the next rusty door.
Yeah, because I don't trust Donko to knock it down. So yeah, same thing. I'm gonna try and cut the hinges and then pull it towards us so that Drakena can catch it.
Dracena.
Dracena.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. You do so, and the hallway continues onward from there.
Are there any kudzu vines?
No.
Okay.
You know what? We might want to prop this door back up because what if the vines fill this corridor?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
If only I had also brought a welding torch.
I was just gonna say that.
You mostly use it for... I assume as adventurers you're mostly going to be using for cutting things, but you can also weld stuff.
Alright, I can weld the door back on.
Well, I mean, we don't have to weld it. We would just set it up and block, right?
Well, the vines could like rust through the.
Well, they
door.
haven't yet.
A while.
They haven't yet.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Also, Gunwing could probably go up and flip that other door up, right? Would that be possible or no?
Sure, yeah.
If you don't mind.
Is that cool with you, Josh?
Yeah.
All right. That way we arrest we halt the spread of the vines for the way back.
Assuming I can lift it.
Did the vines? The vines, were they like normal vines, sort of like they had little tendrils in the walls and stuff?
Yeah.
Or did they seem more mobile than that?
They mostly, they
were like wrapped around things, rusting them, right?
Yeah, they.
Okay.
They occasionally can get a bit grabby,
Do I get the feeling they grow like a normal magical plant rate or like ridiculously fast?
Like a normal magic plant rate.
Okay.
Whatever.
So I don't think it's
magic
a
plant
huge
is.
issue. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, you continue onward down the hallway. Well, at least you're not on the railroad anymore. Well, whatever. Also, you guys liking the ambient music I chose?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Good for the mood.
Mm-hmm. The vibes are impeccable.
All right.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you go down. You continue onward, downward for quite a long time, until you reach what seems to be something of a mirror of the earlier maintenance area you're in. But this area seems considerably worse for wear, and also there's a opposite the door that you'd expect to go into the main platform. There's also another door that leads away
There's
from the
no maintenance spot here.
You don't see one in this area. You're still in the back areas, to be clear. But yeah.
And there's no rust?
Not in particular. I mean...
Okay.
Want to loot more random parts?
Hmm. Can we listen at the doors?
Sure, yeah. So, in the door opposite the platform, you hear some kind of scuttering around occasionally. And
okay.
In the door to the platform, you don't hear anything at all.
Does the scuttering sound like the maintenance bot on the other, or like more organic?
More organic. It's definitely not like clanking or anything like the robot.
Okay.
This is definite bio-scuttering.
Okay. So do we want to open the silent door or the scuttering door?
I mean, it'd be nice to get into a fight tonight.
Yeah, let's just avoid all of the combat encounters your dungeon master planned for you.
That's just good play. We're just really committed to that OSR style.
Like, treasure, nah. Monsters, nah.
Give me vines and junk. That's what I'm in for.
Vines
Hell
and
yeah.
junk, baby.
And bio-scuttering. Donko, you want to try and kick this door down?
I'll give it a shot.
Let's set up a kill box.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'll everybody draw your guns.
Yeah, I'll load my pistol.
stand and deliver.
Okay, I failed this one even worse.
We're gonna start
This is my
humming
favorite
"Thunderstruck" by AC/DC. Na 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 na.
Yeah.
Good concept.
Doggo failing to kick doors down is a beautiful thing.
Alrighty, you take an unknown amount of damage from your failure.
Oh no!
Oh no, he stubbed his toe.
We need to get him steel-toed boot.
Good thing you don't feel pain. As the sound seems to make the scuttering excite and
What is this door made out of?
it's like a ordinary interior door for a modern building. So like
So like,
plywood
okay,
so like wood or something.
I have an idea. I can project a 20-foot long, 15-foot wide cone of fire. I could just shoot that through the door and take the door out with it.
Well, also, we both have axes.
And
Well, I'm
you
just
could-
saying, like, whatever's on the other side of the door scuttering could get
Yeah.
flame.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it'd
but
be
I mean,
it'd be protected. I mean, you're not. It's not like a plasma torch or something, right? Like, it's gonna.
Right.
Anything on the other side's gonna get
But
somewhat.
I bet I
protected from
could
the
burn
door.
down an interior door.
I mean, it
Let's
was
just-
burned down, but I mean, you
yeah,
can
let's
try.
just cut a hole in it with axes.
Or you
Okay.
can just
Then,
open
then
it.
you can blast it.
Okay.
Alrighty, so
He's like, well, what if they're like Jiminy Cricket people or something?
Yeah, there is the possibility that these are like not hostile, but
That's true.
where's the fun in that?
yeah, so you quickly hatchet down the door, and you see that it is a small alcove with ancient cleaning supplies and cracks in the wall, out of which have seemed to scuttered a great number of a good number of large red ants.
Oh, hell no.
As we roll for initiative,
Awesome.
players get to go first.
Well, we did draw these guns.
We did.
I swing my great axe at these things, and I assume that I hit.
Oh, 22
Holy shit.
hits. Yeah, and you can roll for damage for that.
Okay.
I do 6 damage.
15 plus 6. I'm assuming that hits.
Yes. Also, with this rule set, you're not unbounded to 1 attack per round. You can just use all your actions for attacks if you want.
Okay. Hang on. What's the gun?
But of course, it
2d8.
takes an action to
Okay.
reload one of the breech-loading guns.
Mm-hmm.
How many actions do we get around?
Does
2.
a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, 17 damage.
Ooh, that explodes one.
Oh, no, it's an 8. It's d8s, not d6s,
Oh, right. Well, that
I
doesn't.
think.
Well, with the. Well,
Or did I put the wrong damage on the pistol?
it's 2.
Nope, that's right.
Alright, so let me go down.
So, for a gun, is this my agility?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Your agility times 2 since you're proficient in it. And that's your
That
attack
works.
bonus, but you don't get any damage bonus.
Oh, okay, I see how. So wait, it's twice my agility modifier added to my roll.
Yes.
That is insane. Okay,
Yeah,
You're really good with guns.
that's great.
yeah.
All right.
Is that gonna hit?
Yes.
Excellent.
Heck yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
You're
know.
really good with guns.
That's what I said. Like, is that right? Like, okay.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
12 damage.
I
don't
have a
get much
plan.
from-
I get a plus 6.
you don't
so-
get much from leveling up, so you better be fucking happy with what you got.
Oh,
So-
right, that's fair. That's
and-
fair.
Anyway, so that
15 hit?
15, yes.
All right, 3 damage.
3 damage.
Can I throw an axe after shooting a gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Attack is only 1 action. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 6, 1d4. Okay. Also, the pistol doesn't explode, I don't think.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna do it again. Is that gonna hit 14?
Let me double check.
I'm assuming a 24 hit.
No, 14 doesn't
14
hit.
doesn't hit. All right, all right.
But 24 does.
Okay. Okay, so that's just... nine damage from the axe.
Alright, so... Yeah, you kill a bunch of them. Leaving only one left, fortunately for you, as it shoots out a gout of flaming liquid.
Awesome.
At everyone basically next to the doorway. So I'm guessing everyone except our chameleon pal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fun.
Gunwing's probably up in the air, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I could do that.
No, it should be 2d6, sorry. So...
I don't think I can do a reaction because I used my action. No, I get 1 reaction.
Yeah.
But I don't have that as like a reaction. So
Yeah, so you all take 6 damage, and you make a save. So basically, to make a saving throw, you're going to take a relevant ability modifier plus the plus the save bonus for the specific situation. So for versus breath, I believe it's just a +1. Let me check that.
Would this be an agility?
Yeah, so agility.
Get out of the way.
So agility +1, and you're trying to get a 20.
And so we're rolling a d20 plus agility plus...
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so close. So close. That's agony.
So many just barely there. Anyway, you all take 6 damage. You have a ton of hit points.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
And
That's all right.
My callus DR counts towards that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So
I find it quite refreshing because fire is still...
Now I have damage reduction, right?
Yeah, so you take 1 less damage from that, and I'm keeping track of it for you.
Okay, cool.
So that is...
Can I keep this fire ant as a pet? And we can make fire together.
Probably not. I'm going to say that its ant neurons aren't sophisticated enough for an understanding of domesticity.
Okay.
You don't have the queen pheromones.
Yeah. Next round.
But I make fire too.
And friendlies get to go again, and it's just the one ant, so let's see who gets the kill.
Smoosh it.
– 22.
The Zinga.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go pick up the axe that I threw before.
Yeah, you just all
Yeah.
you just all fucking surround the ant and start stomping on it. It's like that one bit out of Starship Troopers. All the kids stomping.
I completely ignore the rest of the party murdering an ant and go pick up my axe.
I always like the scene from Shaun of the Dead where they're all hitting the zombie with pool cues.
Yeah, I know. RDP loves to fucking post that image every time you
Yeah,
surround an enemy.
it's not the worst image.
What is the worst image? You decide.
From the thing.
Somebody will post it in my chat, and I'll have to look at it, and then I'll know.
I mean, you have mod powers on the server, so you could just delete it.
Yeah, it's what I do, but I got to look at it to delete it.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a small room, now slightly more disheveled with bits of ants everywhere, bullets that have, struck the rock and whatnot. But there's shells of some bullshit along with
Can I
a
find
mop and a bucket.
ammonia and bleach so that later on we can make toxic fumes?
You can't read the labels, so
Oh man!
I'm gonna
What if I know
reload
what the
my
cleaning
guns.
supplies are?
Can
I
we
could smell.
things?
Yeah,
And you
like
can
one
just,
at a time.
like one of them could smell kind of sour, and one of them might have like a slick feel.
Would we know that ammonia and bleach are something you shouldn't combine?
I think we probably would not know that, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
My great grandma ended up in the hospital cleaning her bathroom, using too many different cleaners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the homegrown gas attack.
Yeah. She just really wanted a real clean bathroom.
Mustard gas, just like Granny used to make.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't try this at home, kids. Or anywhere else, for that matter.
Definitely not on the battlefield.
Yeah, don't go war criming, okay?
Mm.
Not good.
It's only a war crime if you lose.
Oof, too real. Too real.
would this party of players ever have PCs that commit war crimes?
No.
Never.
No.
Certainly not so much that you would tell us how many war crimes we committed in the session once. That's never happened.
According to the Geneva Convention, all of you are monsters.
The party has never chanted war crimes, war crimes.
So how many chemicals are in here?
There's a variety of strange chemicals.
Would we be able to stop and like eat our day's rations so we could clear inventory space?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Just make sure you don't.
Hey,
accidentally
Dunko,
eat
you
the
want to
chemicals.
lick them all?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
No, please,
Can I
don't,
like
please
pour a little bit in
don't.
my hand and kind of like slosh it around and feel like, does this one burn? Does this one feel good?
Do you want to legit do that?
He has to think about it. It's the greatest.
I got regeneration, right? Like, what kind of is this Wolverine regeneration? Like, can I do
It says on the thing you
If
restore
you do that, I'm
restore-
taking the totem from you.
you restore 1 hit point per 10 minutes, so it's not super fast, but it's pretty good.
well,
You also do have poison tolerance.
I'll slosh
Oh, that's a good
little
point.
bit in my hand and just see what burns. Yeah.
Alrighty, so you're going to lather yourself / drink a variety of strange chemicals to figure out what's.
No.
You're not drinking them.
It's like in Skyrim when you eat a whole bunch of random
I'm gonna
plants.
take samples of things and like pour a little bit in my hand and like feel like, what does this do to my hand?
Mm.
Try a couple things out, see if we can't identify some dangerous chemicals. Just kind of get a smell for them. Are they volatile? Do they have like a kind of burny smell or something?
Let's roll some dice.
I got 2 hands, right?
Yeah, you got 2 hands.
For now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can regrow limbs.
Yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
It's not like these are the only hands I'll ever have. pretty, you know.
Alrighty. You mess with the chemicals a good bit. And you get a basic and you help the group get a basic identification on what the chemicals are. They are a variety of pretty basic cleaning chemicals. So you know, like a thing full of Windex and floor cleaner.
I'll bleach
So,
my purple.
ammonia and bleach.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll take 1 stone worth of chems. Then.
All right.
I will do the same.
And that's,
Most
that should be-
Windex products do contain ammonia, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So that should be about all the chems there are, about 2 stones worth. But yeah, you get strange chemicals, mostly identified.
Okay. You want to go back out through that other door that was quiet?
As well.
Let's do it to it.
So opening this door, you look out onto a platform. So firstly, the last platform, I think I forgot to mention this, but the last platform was lit, actually.
That was super cool.
Yeah, that was super cool. This,
Sorry.
yeah,
I learned slang and
it
I
was-
have to apply it.
it's so lit. That's so epic. That's
Yeah.
lit epic.
I don't know. It was kind of mid IMO.
Oh, harsh.
I kid.
No cap?
I don't quite understand the etymological origin of no cap, honestly.
I just know what it means.
Yeah. Anyway, so looking over this platform, it is in much, much worse condition, generally. There are no lights on, so you're all have to rely on torches and dark vision.
Okay.
And also, there's no thing where the last, there's no train car. But also, there's giant spider webs everywhere.
Cool.
So, time for fire then, huh?
Yeah, do we see any giant spiders?
Not immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I can,
How
mean,
big were the
cone is-
ants?
The ants.
Conus.
The ants.
Oh, yeah.
The ants were probably like 2 feet long.
Maybe we can throw some in the
God.
webs and see if it shakes something loose.
Yeah? I could also just try and burn a swath of web.
Yeah,
20
I mean,
feet long, 15 feet wide.
Well, but you only
We
got
took
3
some bait
uses
out
of
there.
this. So
Yeah.
So
10
I'll go,
o'clock.
I'll go grab an ant and I'll try to hurl it up
Okay.
into the webbing.
you hurl an ant into the webbing. It gets stuck in the webbing, and you see it the webbing, sort of move and vibrate for a little while before coming still. And a couple moments later, seeming to sort of manifest out of nothing almost, is a giant spider on the web. It is a sort of deep blue, and on its what's the butt part called?
Abdomen?
The
Yeah.
thorax.
Spider butt.
The spider butt is
Yeah.
this sort of weird geometric
Spinner rat?
sort of
Oh.
weird geometric pattern that looks like a hypercube.
Oh shit.
Oh,
And the spider grabs the ant, sort of wraps it up in a web, and then and then it's this encased ant along with the spider then seems to just manifest out of existence before your eyes.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think fire is gonna do it.
So the abdomen, yes.
I'm wondering if we burn their web, then they don't have a
Web
sense
might be
of where to
immune.
come back to.
The web might be immune to fire.
I think before we burn your burning
Yeah.
ray, we should try lighting a torch and see if the webbing will catch fire off that.
All right, I'll hold my torch up under the webbing.
So holding your torch up under some of the webbing, the sort of... so there's actually two kinds of webbing. You might know. There's the structural webbing, and then there's like the sticky webbing. The sticky webbing seems to be more agreeable to being burned, although the structural webbing seems to be a bit more resistant.
What about magic fire?
The only magic is the magic of the gods.
The gods that gave me the ability to project fire.
Yes, their names are Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, and you better thank them every day.
Hell yeah.
How many ants were there?
Let's see, there were
I moved the torch, by the way. I'm not continuing to burn this web.
5.
All right, so we'll take the other 4 ants, throw them up in there, and book it.
There we
Yes,
go.
no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little sacrifice. The
And
only
then-
problem is we better kill some more stuff on the way back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. We bring something with us on the way back.
All
Little
right.
tribute for the hypercube spider.
We keep running into bugs that I want as pets.
Let's run on through.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you toss the ants and you want to just try to book it through.
Yeah?
I will, at least.
Everybody give me a d20 plus an agility check to see how this one goes.
Cool. Just
Yikes.
a flat agility?
Ooh.
Oh, d20 plus agility.
Okay.
Oh wait, my agility is only 1.
Yeah.
Whatever, I still win.
I mean, a whole 7.
Well, at least some of us are going to get past.
I'm going to go to the bathroom for a moment while I rethink the ramifications of this.
Oh no!
Somebody throw up the technical difficulties screen on the stream.
Eek. Got a 4. Oh no, Strike, you got a 2.
I got a 2. I think I'm about ready.
Oh, my little chameleon friend. I will pull you away from a spider.
2's a pretty bad roll. I may have fallen down or something, you know.
At least we have this extremely chill song to listen to while we
I will
die.
burn all of my uses of burgeoning on saving people with vines if I need to.
It's kind of 10,000 days-esque.
Very atmospheric.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
I could fall asleep to this, honestly.
Yeah, solar punk ambient, but yeah.
I like the name Apoxapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't click until you said it out loud. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. A pox on both your houses.
Yes.
Mercutio says that, right? A plague on both your houses.
Yeah.
So firstly, have you considered your fate?
Uh-oh, yeah.
There's some concern.
I figured with a 2 roll, for crying out loud, I probably twisted an ankle and fell face first into a
Yeah, that's not looking so good.
Sticky net.
Alrighty, so as you're all trying to run out and sort of, uh, you lob a bunch of ant bodies into the webs, and you're all trying to book it out across the platform and down into the tunnel. Further, some of you are getting hooked up on webs, but manage to break free. As you see multiple of these spiders pop in to grab these ant bodies. As Stripe is caught, trips, twists his ankle, and gets fully caught in a web. And a spider pops into and is going towards him, and you see him behind, and the rest of the group, you can see him behind you, about to be grabbed by this giant spider. What do you do?
Can I? Oh man.
I want to swing an axe at it.
Yeah, I'll shoot it.
Gilly yells,
kinda wanna
"Don't
see where
shoot
the
me! Don't
spiders are
shoot
going.
me!"
It's alright, I got +10. It'll be fine.
He's also got sharpshooter,
I kinda wanna-
fortunately. So,
Yeah.
so I'll give you.
Go with the
That's right, I can
spiders.
shoot.
You can shoot into melee.
is it?
So,
Yes, exactly.
I'll give Gunwing a shot at it. 2 shots at it, in fact.
Oh, right. There's the first one. And there's the second one.
The first one hits. The second one does
Is
not.
that 15 damage?
It is unfortunately 5 damage, I think.
It's only 5.
You don't get the bonus to damage?
No, I don't, because I get that doubling of my
Attack roll.
bonus
Oh,
damage.
Right, so it's a-
got it.
Right, so only so muscle-powered weapons, so swords, bows, etc., get a bonus from your bonus to damage from your strength score. So if you have like a really awesome strength, it can actually be a lot better to use primitive melee weapons rather than firearms.
But slug thrower proficiency, double your attribute bonus to attack and damage.
Yeah, and your attribute bonus for slug throwers is 0. I understand.
Minimum of plus
I-
1 to
I
attack and
understand
damage.
I understand that's a little confusing.
I mean, you.
I wrote it confusing.
Okay.
I know. I'm working on it. But you understand where my head's at, right?
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see.
I think that's the idea, right?
What's that?
You're throwing
Yeah.
an axe, but you throw it really hard because you're strong.
Yes.
Whereas you can't like shoot a bullet really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Right. Okay.
This isn't
Okay.
one of it. I can't curve the bullet.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Alright, what's the spider look like?
So, it looks like what I described before. So it's sort of this deep blue with this.
No, I mean, does it look like it's going to back off, or is it still aggressive?
Let's see about its morale check. All right, let's see if it breaks morale.
Can I grab Gilly?
It breaks morale.
Oh, good.
Yay!
You shoot it in the eye, and it's like, what the fuck? I don't want prey that fights back.
That
And-
would do it. Yeah.
and it
worked
disappears.
for me.
Yeah.
As you,
Can I pull Gilly free?
yes, you can go up and cut him out.
Okay.
As you,
Gilly swoons. He pretends that his ankle's a little more hurt than what it is.
Can
And
I just,
his
like, zigzag
rescuers. Tree trunk arms.
Aw.
all right. So
I think I need carried. My ankle it really hurts. I'm gonna need carried.
So
Yeah.
so you run down the tunnel, down the stairway, and it goes on for a bit longer, but eventually you see light at the end of the tunnel.
Nice.
It's my favorite kind of tunnel.
Yeah.
And the
And it's more fire ants.
no,
So many fire ants.
that would be nice, but no. And eventually the tunnel opens up, and you are. Oh yeah. Also, I should note that you haven't seen any of the cables for a long time, since you've come back around to this side. And it opens up, and you see and you're still sort of elevated, and you look over into a veritable vista of a overgrown jungle valley. Well, it's not a valley; it's much larger than the valley. And in the distance, you see a huge body of water, sort of off to the southwest. So you're facing sort of southwest, so you're sort of more directly towards front of you. And there's a very much similar to the top. There's a pretty much destroyed building at the bottom here.
This is where the title screen comes up.
And you're looking around in wonder as the title screen comes up. The jungles of Tharn. And the music swells when one of the plants turns to you and looks at you.
With what?
Its
I
eyes?
say,
Whoa.
well, hello there.
The eyes on the plant?
Yes.
It's like a
Yeah.
potato thing, or just like real like.
Plants can have eyes, thank you
So-
very much.
So
Well, okay,
it seems
you
to be
can have eyes.
It seems to be growing alone
Oh,
out
I like it.
out in the middle of a sort of flat stoned area as it turns to you, and you see these eyes which seem to be almost flat upon it, like there's not like much depth to it almost. It's very bizarre. And you hear a voice in your mind
Oh, hell yeah.
speak.
Oh god, psychic plants.
Yes, psychic plants.
So who might you be?
I'm called Dracena. What is your name?
My name is Latna.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Latna.
Likewise, I've been here to attempt to observe the endangered voider spider.
Science plant.
No, I am merely on vacation.
Do you know how the spiders vanish and reappear as they do?
They are imbued with a psychic power that allows them the powers of teleportation.
Neat.
Often they teleport their victims into a killing pit to more easily eat them. I'm surprised you managed to get it past them. Where are you from, anyways?
What's our village's name?
Sorrow's End.
Sorrow's End, yeah, of course. We are from the village of Sorrow's End.
I've not heard of such a place. Maybe I should visit.
We
sometime.
are somewhat remote. On the other side of this underground passage.
Noted. So what's your business in this lower basin then?
Exploration.
Ah.
Not unlike yourself.
That
Good answer.
that is good. It is good to stretch one's roots every now and again. Well, are you familiar with this land?
No, Not particularly.
Well, you're in a particularly uncivilized part of it. You can, of course, there's always be careful.
Where do you come from, if I may ask?
Here, there, little bit of everywhere. My work for the consortium of FITA takes me many places, but I am currently on sabbatical.
Plant sabbatical.
Yeah.
That fighter with an F or a PH?
PH.
It is bold, perhaps, to spend your sabbatical seeking out such dangerous creatures as the spider.
They are no danger to me.
Are you a plant which is immune to spiders?
That is a way of putting it.
Can you teach me this magic?
You might first make yourself a plant, and then I'll work from there.
I
I pat him on the shoulder. It's not that hard. Sometimes it just happens.
I'm more than willing to help you with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, how
Yeah.
did you do it? I mean,
For him.
Yeah, a fungoid.
can I be like a plant bird gun dude? I mean, that sounds pretty sweet.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Oh no!
There it is.
The puns.
Couldn't even make it 2 hours.
The puns will be nonstop.
Is there anything you can tell us about this area that would be helpful to?
Oh, certainly. Off the coast of Lake Quarry over here, there is Batterland. They are quite a tumultuous folk. So, and navigating their struggles can be quite difficult. However, if you can find yourself a boat, there's a patch of garbage out in the lake, inhabited by some trash worshippers. They are odd but friendly.
Have you seen any boats?
There'd be some near the shoreline. There typically is.
Now, are they worshippers of trash, or are they just really bad at it?
Oh.
But one would say both. But
Okay.
one could say both. But they call them. They call themselves the Communion of Cellophane.
Aw.
I feel like that's like a 90s grunge album waiting to happen.
Your 90s grunge
Yeah.
album waiting to happen.
Yes.
That was
Oh, yeah.
Bioscattering's debut album.
There's a part of my brain
Right
which is
after
just
it was
not
a
better crooning.
Voider Spider was their second.
Are there any interesting creatures in that building there?
You're talking about the sort of broken down building?
Yeah.
Not that it's aware of.
There's I'm debating whether to ask it if it knows where the cliff face is.
I mean, he already knows what you're thinking, probably, right?
Hmm.
Probably want to keep some cards close to our chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Certainly don't want Donko or whatever, just waving around the passage totem. Like it's.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to be quiet.
is this plant person collecting the spiders? Are they?
No, just observing.
They're just observing them. Okay, because and I don't say this out loud, but like just earlier we were, killing the shit out of these spiders. I didn't know.
Well, you shot one, but you didn't kill it.
Yeah, I think
just
that's
the one.
fine.
And it was trying to
Okay.
eat one of us. So
I mean, I'm with you.
Well, because Latna said that they were impressed we got past the spiders, so I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, it's
I just,
telepathic.
I
It's
didn't want
telepathic.
to. I didn't want to
Let him
piss off.
speak
any
into our
little-
mind. That doesn't. We've been speaking aloud too. I'm gonna, in my head, say, "Hello, Latna. Can you hear me?"
Latna does not respond.
Okay. Because it could just be that they don't got a mouth.
Yeah, it's like one-way telepathy.
Yeah.
Should we go look for a bird, or do you ask him anything else?
Have we heard of the consortium of FIDO?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. So, do you have any more questions for Latna?
I mean, we could. I would be interested in hearing more about this consortium of Fido. I know you're on medical, but what kind of study do you normally do?
Study is merely a hobby. The consortium is concerned with commerce primarily.
Of course.
Land capitalist.
The that's what gets you.
Our
So
Sorrow's
but
End. What's the economy in Sorrow's End like?
your economy mostly consists of subsistence farming and cottage industry.
Do we have
your
a currency?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Turn on the flaming ray before Latna encloses the commons.
Like, hey, want to introduce capitalism somewhere? Anyway, Latna informs you that the Consortium of Phyta is a great trading league of all of the greatest plantoid merchants. But of course,
What do you trade in?
everything from food to slug throwers to artifacts, to various curios of ages past.
The world is wide.
Kilroy, does FIDA stand for something? Is
No.
it an acronym?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just like plant or whatever in Greek,
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
like phytoplankton.
Right.
So yeah, they trade in a variety of different goods and services. They have trade outposts far and wide. Are you interested in any services?
Oh, what services could you provide?
Well, I can provide them myself since I am not on duty, as it were. But you could definitely visit our main trade post at the base of Fallnet Falls,
What direction is that?
westward. And once I get you a map, I'll update it for you.
All right. And if we mention you, do we get a discount?
You can.
Do we know what a discount is? We have no currency.
We don't even know what capitalism is.
Yeah, we don't understand, like, any of these basic concepts.
Will an introduction from you get us any type of advantage on trading?
Just immediately pick up arbitrage.
And then the game commits money laundering.
Yeah.
I like how that works from anime.
The yes, I know which anime specifically you're talking about too.
Yes. And they're getting a remake, but no third season.
What the fuck, man? God.
I know. Whatever, I'll watch it.
I hate anime.
Sucker.
Anyway,
It's a mistake.
Hayao Miyazaki was right. Anime was a mistake. Anime fans are worthless. They hate him because he speaks the truth. Anyway, he if he happens to be in town, he'd be happy to. They'd be happy to introduce you, but no, he doesn't have any special coupon codes for you.
We ready to move on?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think this planet has much for us.
It's just nice to know there's more plantoid folk out there.
Should we go look for a boat, or do we want to just explore in general?
All right, so this is basically the end of my prepared material for the moment.
Cool.
So, what do you want to do next time?
I have a quick question. All of us, bird gunslingers and chameleon folk and, armadillos with fur and plants, were we born like this, or did we mutate into these things?
Yeah, you're born. I mean, a lot of you were born like this, or similar to this.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. And our sorrow's end is all like folk like us, just
Yes.
pick and mix kind of. Okay, cool.
Pick and mix. I like that. Scooped us out of a bin at the grocery store.
Yeah. A delightful blend of fruits and nuts.
Yeah, I went to the dollar store and picked up some knockoff plastic toys, and these are your guys now.
Yeah.
Fruits and nuts. Oh.
Alrighty, so what's the
That's
plan?
good, I like that
So
one.
what's the party's plans for next time? Search for a boat and try to go to Trash Island?
That sounds fun.
I
That does
personally
seem
am
like the
very
principal
into
quest
it.
hub.
Yeah.
I
And
like that plan.
maybe we'll learn a bit about trade from them. We can go to the base of Fallnet Falls, discover capitalism.
And we have some chems to trade.
We could start
We have
fencing for
chemicals, we
local
have-
thieves.
Mm.
You don't know what property is. You just take stuff. It's fine.
Yeah. Screw,
Yeah,
screw
we
the,
just,
screw the local
know.
economy.
Yeah. So yeah, your home village is sort of towards the bottom of the tech tree.
Yeah. But we can make a homemade rifle and grenade, so, could be worse.
That's true.
I mean, essentially, once you understand the principles of how these things work, like getting up to basic like black powder breech loading devices and whatnot isn't as hard as it was historically, right? So, like, if you know it's possible, like the general principle of how to do it, basically, you just have to have like a half decent steel making process. And of course, since though there's just random pieces of fucking metal all over the place, in this world, it's pretty easy to get decent steel.
Might be able to get some geographical information too if we go to Trash Island.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, we can chill with the communion of cellophane. Now, we worship our own gods.
Yes, the triumvirate.
The triumvirate. Okay. We've never encountered worshippers of other deities because we've never left
you've you know that other people have you know that there are other people in the world that they don't necessarily worship the gods you do, but you've never
And that's chill.
And well, you're not. Well, I mean,
We're not like out here evangelizing.
Yeah, you're not on a missionary mission at the moment. I mean, you can if you want to, but like you're currently on a artifact covering mission.
Don't worry. If anyone asks the name of God, I will not tell them.
Atlanist.
So you don't have any missionary imperative. And you know other people might not believe the same things you do, although you've never actually encountered them.
Okay, but that's good. Knowing that we know other systems and like other cultures out there, that this wasn't like total culture shock of other stuff exists.
Yeah, you're not quite on the level of those people in that one Pacific island who've never made contact with outsiders. and honestly, given the history of colonialism, I don't blame them.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they did make contact. They just ate them, right?
I think they threw spears at him before he made it. That was kind of the whole thing.
They've killed a bunch of people. North Sentinel Island.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, some idiot goes out there and they kill him.
I have to.
Well, why are we even calling it North Sentinel Island? If like, why do we give it a name at all? It's not ours.
Well, Navy's got to know what to call it.
I think
they could just like give it a
worse there.
Well, if we called it
Aborigines.
If we called it that island full of angry people who won't talk to us, that's
well.
just way
So
too many
we could
islands.
either like they can shout from the shore. To refer to it by like latitude, longitude.
I mean, considering that they kill everyone who shows up, I don't think they care about our cultural sensitivity towards them.
Yeah.
It's been fun, everybody.
Anyway, I hope you
It's
enjoyed it.
late for me. Yeah. Yep. Thanks for running, and it's good playing with you.
Hopefully see you
Yeah,
next
you
week.
too. This was really fun.
See you around.
See ya. So yeah, next time, journeying to Garbage Island.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Anything else left for the stream, or?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that.
Oh, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, do
there
that.
we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Smash that bell.
Gotta do that.
Patreon.com/TotalPartyKilroy.
Smash that computer. Smash it with a hammer.
Yeah. Return to books.
Smash it
Never
with
go
an
online
axe.
again.
Smash it with a slug launcher.
We're trying to build a community here.
Melt it in the fires of Mount Doom.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and hopefully I'll work out the kinks of my whole homebrew bullshit.
I love it.
Yeah, it's cool so far.
It's working out pretty well so far, yeah.
All right. Well, let's end the broadcast.